Hey, what's up, guys? Kami here from d-boyz Incorporated, here to talk about Card D. Really interesting card coming out in Galactic Overlord, newest set. Sneak peeks next week, pretty much. Like next week. Not the weekend coming up, the weekend afterwards. So let's talk about Card D. I was really skeptical about this card. It was, I don't know, I just thought like, it's just hype, whatever. You know, it ends your turn. I don't really like it too much, but after playing it and seeing it be played, I completely changed my mind about it, considering how it just speeds up the deck entirely. In any deck, like this is like Pot of Duality, it can be thrown into almost any deck. So let's read the effect. This card cannot be special summoned during your main phase 1 of the turn this card was normal summoned. You contribute this face-up card, draw 2 cards, and enter your end phase. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this effect. So basically, Pot of Duality into Card D, summon Card D, tribute it off, draw 2, that's 4 cards gone from your deck. Which is just ridiculous. That's like going back to Librarian days where people were drawing their entire decks based on, you know, formula synchrons and massive synchro summoning and all kinds of stuff. Now this isn't exactly the same, but you can compare it to that, considering how as soon as you duality into this, you're going to be drawing 4 cards per turn. And you can do this while you have a controlling board. You could do this as first turn setup, summon play Pot of Duality, dig into Card D, summon Card D, set a bunch of back row, tribute Card D, draw 2. Next turn you'll have advantage instantly. It's basically a card that just generates ridiculous hand advantage, and again, it just digs into your deck. It's fucking ridiculous. It's just a ridiculous card. As for the rarity, I mean, it's rare in the OCG, just a regular rare. We've had commons go to secret rares. Remember, if you remember Dark-Armed Dragon, you've had rares go to secret rares, so, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if this gets bumped up in rarity drastically, which would bump up the price ridiculously. If it stays a rare, that would be hilariously awesome. I wouldn't really have to worry about getting them that day, because I'd most likely pull a bunch of Card Ds. Or there'd just be a lot of Card Ds around. I don't think anyone would want to sell them, though, or trade them, because the card's just too good. When I started playing the card, that's when I really realized how amazing this card is. Because I remember I said, like, I was really skeptical about it. I was like, you know, ends your turn. It's only, you know, I feel like it's just a huge -1, but it's not. It's a +1, especially when combined with Pot of Duality, which you're going to be seeing 3 Pot of Duality, 3 Card D in almost every deck, because it's just that good. It's like it's the new Tengu, essentially. Probably even better than Tengu, because it's like giving you hand advantage as opposed to just maintaining a card on the field. Well, I mean, that's really important. I feel like nowadays, consistent hand advantage is just more important with the Inzectors and the wind-ups floating around. Because, you know, you get Hunter looped, you have nothing in your hand, you can't really come back. Inzectors, just they Ray face. They start going wombo combo with Hunter. I mean, not Hunter, Hornet. It just gets ridiculous, and they're getting even more stupid support in this pack, which is, they really just don't need more support. I feel like they're fine with 1 pack of stuff. But anyway, this was Card D, probably one of my favorite cards in the set, next to Absorb Jar and Tosuke Knight. But tell me what you guys think of the card. I mean, obviously it's a good card, but what do you think is going to happen with the rarity? Price, maybe? Price estimation. And how many would you run in a deck? Personally, I'd run 3, because it's just really good. It's like running 3 dualities. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't wait for Galactic Overlord. Hopefully you're going to get good footage of that. Just really, really interesting card.